Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
All righty.
Mic check.
So we're gonna get some people some time to get in here. Before we get into the real video, I got a monologue I want to give to you men. This is gonna be very serious, so you guys stay tuned for that. If you guys are watching on the replay, if you guys are just coming in, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's free, especially if you like my content. I'll be back shortly. I'm about to just put a jacket on. All righty. We're back in here with another live stream. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am extremely tired. Just worked a 12-hour day. Now I'm doing this live stream. So this live stream probably isn't going to go past 30 minutes. But I have something I want to share with the men. You guys have heard this story probably already. It's been going viral. But before we get into the main argument, the main thing, I want to send a message to the men because it's something that I keep noticing over and over and over again. As you guys come in, please hit the like button. But here's my little monologue before we get into the main topic to the men. This is something that I can't get away from. I keep thinking about recently. It's a harsh truth, but it is 100% real. And a lot of you men can relate to this. You're starting to feel the pressure. The walls of society are closing in on you. And you're starting to feel the pressure, the anxiety. The self-deletion rates are skyrocketing. It's starting to feel as if you are doomed as a man. And to be truthfully honest, you quite are doomed. You pretty much are doomed. What do you mean, Miles, men are doomed? You're not making enough money. The cost of living, the taxes being taken out of your check, the cost of living, the cost of housing is harming your self, sustainability, and it is harming your dating prospects. Society hates you. Society is turned completely matriarchal. I appreciate it, Vegeta. You are the problem as a man. The whole society has gaslit you into believing that as a man, you are the problem, the patriarchy, down with the patriarchy. You're the reason why the world is the way it is, even though despite the world has been created because of you, society and its innovations have been created because of men. but yet they blame all of the problems on men. Society hates you. Women don't date you or respect you. One, because you're not making enough money, and ever since women have joined the workforce, this has caused major problems for men getting employment. There's not enough jobs for both men and women to work. And since there's a good portion of women that are educated, there's a good portion of them that are going to make more money than men. Through these lately, since society is matriarchal, since there's DEI still lingering, um, you're getting less opportunities as a man when it comes to your job prospects. So, of course, you're feeling the pressure as a man. And as a man, I have one question to ask you. When are you going to rebel? How long will you stay in this slumber, the slumber of the politicians, your work managers lying to you on a consistent basis, saying that they're going to help you, saying that they're going to do what's best for you and your family? How long are we going to keep listening to that lie before we do something? Your managers keep promising you a promotion, yet you don't get the promotion. They just keep leading you on, giving a little bit of scraps, a little bit of hope to keep you on the edge of your seat, not knowing that you will never, ever get that promotion. We're discovering that hard work does not get you a promotion. Hard work just simply gets you more work. Work culture is completely destroyed. There's no such thing as a work-life balance. You're going to spend your life working because you can't afford the cost of living. Morgan Wallen had a song recently that goes like this: trying to make a living ain't supposed to feel like dying. These days, 9 to 5 sounds like 25 to life. Because no matter how many hours you work, you still can't seem to get ahead. You can budget all you want to, but nothing can subsidize those unpaid checks. I was watching a video recently where military men are on food stamps. The way we are moving right now is unsustainable. So again, have a question for the men. How long will you stay in your slumber before you see the writing on the wall? What's the writing on the wall, Miles? The writing on the wall is no one cares about your plight. No one cares about your life. And that segues into the main topic of this video, the main subject of this video, with this woman setting this man ablaze, her so-called friend ablaze. It's crazy what women will say. They're so hypocritical. It's hard to trust anything that they truly say. A woman will say she loves you and then at the same time cheat on you. She'll be your friend and then set you ablaze like this person. Women's words mean very little. I'm going to turn off this fan because it is bugging me. So you guys give me just a quick second If you guys are watching the replay, if you guys are watching currently, you're just coming in, don't forget to hit the like button. It's free. I appreciate it. It pushes the stream out to other people because this is an important stream that men need to hear. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. I'll be back shortly. Back to the live stream. That's how I like it. Nice and quiet. As I ponder my live stream, ponder these words to you guys. This story, you guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the woman, you see the man. This story was one of the shocking ones recently that just further concludes that women have lost their minds. Women don't know, they have no bound. They have no respect for you, for anything, for society. They're overly entitled. Acting aggressive in ways like men are acting. To be truthfully honest, guys, about this story, I am shocked that she's going to do a considerate amount of time because she set this man ablaze. But the story about this woman setting this man ablaze is really crazy. So apparently they're at a party. These two individuals are friends. The man makes a joke and says, you, women, should get back in the kitchen. And this woman, being unhinged and triggered as she was, she goes to proceed to look for some oil. And then apparently she douses a bit on him. And then she waves a match, lights it, and waves it on him, eventually catching him on fire. 55% of his body was set on fire. He stayed in the burn unit for over 70 days. All because a woman can't control her emotions and take a joke. Women's emotions, women's nature is naturally chaotic, drama-filled. And we expect women to be good leaders. We expect women to be in roles of men, which lets you know how stupid we as males have gotten because we think they're actually good in protective roles like security or law enforcement, or that they would make good leaders of companies or the country, when it's in their nature to be chaotic, emotional, vindictive. This woman set this man on fire, changing the whole trajectory of his life. How can you set your male friend on fire? See, women today have no regard, no respect for your life as a man. Zero respect for it. And I'm not here to say all women act this way, but for a woman to even think about this and for this to even cross her mind and for her to even play like this and for her to actually do it speaks volumes. These women have to be put back in their place. Otherwise, they will keep doing these sporadic things, harming not only you, but those around them, their friends, their family, the society. Again, I'm going to ask a question for the men. How long will you stay in your slumber and allow things to go on as they are? Our trajectory is unsustainable. And it just lets you know how far away from tradition women truly are. They're all feminists at this point. Excuse me. Most women in society today are feminists at some level. The thought of being a traditional woman, just the thought of the guy saying you should get back in the kitchen, triggered her to threaten this man's life. A lot of you guys are looking for traditional women, and I'm here to tell you there are none left. And this story just shows it. A guy makes a joke and she burns him alive. They call it a misogynist joke of telling a woman to get back in the kitchen. Society has truly fallen from grace, where being a traditional woman, saying a misogynist statement could threaten your life. Women get no little to no consequences for whenever they do things to you, but if you just raise your voice, it's verbal abuse. Meanwhile, they can physically harm you and still get off. I shudder to think the trajectory, the future of society is terrifying if we do not fix these problems ASAP. And that's my disgust with these politicians. The left are lunatics and the right just have a bunch of talking points that sound good. They'll cancel the DEI stuff, but they won't replace it with anything meaningful. Anything that actually sparks a different behavior. Everybody sees these problems going on between the genders, problems going on with birth rates, problems going on with marriage rates, but nobody's trying to fix it. We're just looking around, waiting and watching the burn, waiting for it to get to us next. These women today are completely out of control, with no self-control. And unless the men are brave enough to change it and put these women back in their place, back in a woman's place, we will keep continuing to see issues like this sprawling up continuously in different parts of our society. This is truly a sad story. I feel bad for the guy who got burnt because his life will never ever be the same. He will never ever look at women the same. Unhinged, unhinged women destroy society and everything around them. When they go unchecked, this is the conclusion. So that is my live stream. I see we're not getting a whole bunch of views today, but that's okay. I understand that people want the overly emotional turmoil BS, or maybe YouTube isn't pushing this stream out. Who knows? Who knows? The real things never get any true views. It's always the BS things that get the most views and attention, which just shows the lack of attention span the average American has. Because when you go on TikTok, when you go on Instagram, it teaches you subconsciously to accept stimuli that comes quickly and reject it if it doesn't come quick enough. Human beings in general are deteriorating in their logic. Emotions run society. We are at the end of society when women are burning men because of a joke. So, guys, that is my live stream. I do not have enough energy, mental fortitude to keep speaking to you guys. I worked a 12-hour shift. But if you guys are just coming in, please rewind the stream. Hit the like button as you're watching it, because these are the things, the topics that we need to talk about and examine. This story was crazy. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. But this is what society is and will continue to be unless a change will be forced. That is my live stream. Yeah, and you look like you not about to be on this channel no more. That's what you look like. So you guys have a good day, good week, and I will see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.